Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So PewDiePie is once again trending on Twitter, which is always funny because he's trending on a platform he doesn't even use, so it's basically like yelling at a brick wall. But nonetheless, PewDiePie is trending once again because he's getting really good at drawing anime girls. Now, you might have remembered this video from a few months ago where PewDiePie took on a challenge where he would spend a little bit of time each day practicing how to draw, and he got really good in a span of only 30 days. Now, of course, there was the normal unhinged responses to PewDiePie practicing drawing like this, but there was also a lot of people who were very impressed by this challenge and the outcome of it because he only spent about 10 minutes a day practicing, and look at the improvement from day 1 to day 30. Very impressive stuff. Well, he's trending once again because he has continued this challenge, going beyond 30 days to a full 100-day challenge, and as you can see, improving more and more as time went on. Let's see a quick clip of that video before we get into some of the responses to it.
Drawing. It's hard. Here's a picture I drew when I was 7 years old. It's me and my dad showering. What's the problem? I know what you're thinking. Endless potential in this young artist. The truth is, I always liked drawing. I just never practiced it. So in my last video, I decided to try and practice drawing every day for 30 days. And I realized this is amazing. I'm having so much fun. And I could compare the result when I started to after 30 days, and it was a big difference. So it really made me motivated to keep going, and especially with everyone in the comments being so supportive. Therefore, I continued, and we're at day 100. I drew every day for 100 days. So let's look at the result. Did we have the same kind of improvement, or have I peaked? Let's check it out.
So as you can see, this is the final result of this 100-day challenge. Very impressive stuff. A lot of people are very impressed by the level of skill that he has when it comes to drawing, and also the level of improvement over time. Now, in reaction to this 100-day challenge, a lot of people have things to say once again about PewDiePie in this whole challenge. A lot of people are taking this as an opportunity to dunk on AI artists. Now, these aren't just AI enthusiasts or people using it for recreational purposes. We're talking about people who genuinely believe they're an artist solely using AI. Now, these people use multiple excuses as to why they can't actually put a pencil to paper, and one of those excuses is highlighted right here. They believe that they're being gatekept from being an artist because they don't have the resources necessary to actually draw like a normal artist. Well, PewDiePie in his video pretty much debunks all of that because he improved and practiced every single day for 100 days using basically the bare minimum of requirements in terms of tools. He basically had a bunch of pencils and one notebook. That is it. And look at the improvement he had over all this time. Now, there's another excuse that a lot of these people use, and it's that, well, it just takes too much time. You guys are gatekeeping me from being an artist. I use AI because I don't have the time. Well, in the first 30 days of the challenge, he spent 10 minutes a day practicing drawing. And admittedly, in the second part of this challenge that led up to the 100 days, he said he spent more time than just 10 minutes because he was really enjoying what he was doing. But overall, this just goes to show you, if you want to take the time to work on this, you can really improve. Not everyone's going to be up to PewDiePie's level, but you're going to improve. You have to actually put the work in. And this is really a slap in the face of all the people using AI as an excuse because they can't actually take the time or the resources to draw when they definitely can. Here's another comment I saw a lot in both videos where people said it's insane how someone with all the time and money in the world can improve fast. Number one, I don't understand really how money had anything to do with his improvement. Again, he used the bare minimum in terms of resources. But this idea of like he's not allowed to use his time to do something like that is ridiculous. First of all, he just became a father, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't have all the time in the world. That's a lot of time being taken up by raising his son. But also, this is a situation where he earned that right. So if he has a lot of free time, PewDiePie earned that because he grinded for over a decade on YouTube, uploading every single day. He earned the right to have some recreational time to spend however he wants. And this is a very noble effort. Learning how to draw, it's a pretty cool thing, a good way to use your free time. But also I saw a lot of artists getting upset about this. I know a lot of these are just hyper exaggerated for the sake of making a joke, but a lot of people are just comparing their arts to PewDiePie and feeling bad about themselves, which I think is an unfair thing to do to yourself. As this user points out, you're going to get demoralized if you're looking at this and comparing yourself and how fast he improved, because it seems like PewDiePie is an above average artist. I mean, he's learning very, very quickly. It is possible for someone else to have that same level of growth over that period of time, but I would imagine most people wouldn't get that good that fast. I think he's actually someone who learned a lot faster than the regular person trying to take on art, but nonetheless, you know, you shouldn't compare yourself, and everyone learns at different rates, so comparing yourself to PewDiePie is just kind of a disservice to yourself as an artist. But also, some people found motivation from this whole thing, but not in the ways you would expect, or in healthy ways, where this user said, I gotta get back into drawing so I can be better than this shithead. If you learn how to do things out of spite, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna do a very good job at it, and you're gonna lose your motivation very quickly. But here's another comment saying, I've been drawing for half my life. White man did it in half a year. I have absolutely no idea what PewDiePie's race has to do with any of that, but if you're focusing on things like that, I can probably see that your attitude's not very good and probably part of the reason that you haven't been very successful with drawing despite doing it for over half of your life. But hey, who knows? Here's another comment saying, people keep posting about this like he isn't a effing Nazi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Twitter where everyone I disagree with is a literal Nazi. This must be a Vosh burner account or something, but here's a similar post saying, can we stop posting about this guy because why are people acting like he isn't a racist Nazi? He's not just a Nazi, he's a racist Nazi. Isn't that kind of redundant to say a racist Nazi? That's like saying a dumb communist. Like, you already understand that the person's dumb when you say communist, right? I don't know, it seems like a little bit redundant there. But here's another pretty, I think, fair way of looking at the situation. This dude's on the side quest, okay? PewDiePie has pretty much accomplished everything he wants to with a lot of different things, especially involving content creation, and now he's taking on these additional challenges, and I think this is a really cool thing. This should be a motivating experience for a lot of people, seeing someone practice something and learn to love it even more as time goes on, and putting in the time and effort necessary to get better at it, and to enjoy the process, which involves a lot of failure too. A lot of people are, I think, very afraid of pushing themselves to try new things, especially things like arts, because they're afraid of failure or being embarrassed or something like that. But if you keep putting in the work, if you really enjoy what you're doing and what you're working at, those things will come and you'll be able to use that as part of your growth. But overall, a lot of reaction to this, some negative, but overall, it's very positive. I think what he's doing is very cool. And yeah, there's really not a whole lot left to say here. I think this is a cool challenge that people should take on for themselves in any sort of way that they want in their personal life. I think it could really work out well for you, but that's going to do it. More PewDiePie derangement syndrome included in this video as well, but that's Twitter. We expect that. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please share all of your thoughts about today's video in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.